Welcome to 843 TV. We are at Schiller and Hamilton Law Firm over here in Beaufort, and I'm excited to be joined with Bennett himself today, and we're going to be talking about some very important community initiatives.
Yeah, today we have Bikers Against Bullies and the YMCA represented to tell us what's going on in both of those organizations.
It's always great to be here to learn about all the great work you're doing to help our community and support us all. So you stay right here. We'll be back with 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where the Low Country comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. It is always exciting to be back here at Schiller and Hamilton Law Firm because Bennett here always has some amazing guests, and he's going to talk about the wonderful work he's doing to impact our community here in Beaufort and beyond. So thanks for having us again.
Oh, thanks for being here today. I think we've got a couple exciting guests. We have Ralph Fuller, who's the current board chair at the YMCA. We also have Zane Lewis, who is the pack leader for Bikers Against Bullies. So it's going to be an exciting day.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear from all of your guests. But let's start with Ralph.
Ralph, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
I understand that you are with the YMCA of the Low Country, getting started there.
I am. I've been associated with the Y since I was about 6 years old. Before I do anything else, I want a big shout out to this guy, Bennett, and his company, Schiller and Hamilton. They have done more financially and more contributions to the Y, excuse me, than most people that I know.
That's
so
amazing.
They've just
Good
done
job.
a fantastic job. So yes, I love the Y and I've been associated with it, and I'm in my first year of chairing the board.
So I understand you took over kind of coming out of COVID, a really challenging time. So big shoes, big job. Let's break down some of the goals that you have, and then we'll talk about some of the things that are coming up.
Good. First thing, that as board members and as chair of the board, we have to make sure that the Y is financially stable. That's our number one priority. Probably along with that is making sure that our programs taking care of our kids. People don't realize how much money and how much time we invest in helping our children in Beaufort and in Jasper County. So those two are probably two priorities, making sure we're financially sound and having the right programs to help our kids. And a lot of needy kids that we support through our financial support.
And, that was one of the difficulties during the pandemic. We couldn't get into the schools and we couldn't have our summer programming, which really prevents kids from falling backward. When they're out for the summer, one of the gaps that we feel is provide programming so that these kids don't, go backwards, and they have, some educational opportunities during the summer.
Yes.
During the school year, what are the main things and main programs that you've got for the kids?
It's just almost amazing the lack sometimes of communication. We take responsibility for that. We provide thousands of free lunches for kids. We provide after-school programs for kids. What do kids do, when they don't have a place to go after school? Sometimes they get into trouble. Yeah. Right. So we make sure that we have a place for them to go. We make sure that they have lunches. And then probably one of the biggest things that we do is we support kids in teaching them how to swim. The number 2 cause of death, Jasper County and Beaufort County for children, is drowning. They don't have anywhere to learn except at the YMCA.
Amazing in the Low Country where water is everywhere.
Everywhere. And it's just a thing. Kids just don't take time to learn how to swim. Which, let me get into it real quickly because I don't want to miss this. We know that there is a tremendous need in Jasper County for children. There is not a facility for kids to learn how to swim. Most of the kids down there need financial support to participate in programs. So we started about 3 years ago and did a survey to look at the need for a YMCA in Jasper County. So we started that program and that process, and we're in our final funding stages, and we hope to have construction started probably 8 to 10 months down the road. 12,000-foot facility, giant swimming pool. It's just going to be a wonderful asset to that part of the.
And, I've been part of the Y for 8 years here. We moved here in 2011 or 12, and I got involved with the Y immediately. And having come from a YMCA where we had multiple locations, it really is important to be able to spread, our services out and be present in those communities. So that's pretty exciting for us. And
absolutely,
I know, that's a high priority for our YMCA. So kudos to the Y for going out and serving other communities.
Speaking of locations, let's talk about Bluffton. What's happening there coming up?
The Bluffton process, as I said, it's going to be near Oldfield. It's near Argent Boulevard. That's where the construction is going to start. So, as I said, we are getting some funding, a big chunk of funding from FDA. We've recruited support from our local Congress people, and we're looking at all kinds of funding. So, let me just say this. For people in that area that hear this story about this up-and-coming facility that's going to be there, we need support. We need financial support. The swimming pool alone is going to cost us probably $2.5 to $3 million.
That's right, at least.
So I would ask that people that are interested who hear this, that are in that part of Jasper or in the Bluffton area, you can call Beaufort Jasper YMCA. Just Google it, look up the telephone number, ask to speak to the CEO, Mike Bostwick. He will be happy to discuss what we need. The next important thing to do is you can go to the Beaufort Jasper YMCA of the Low Country, or just Google YMCA of Beaufort, and there's a real easy process for making contributions.
And, obviously we have fundraiser coming up as well, which is part of our efforts to maintain and keep our YMCA here in Beaufort. So tell us a little bit about this fundraiser.
We do an annual event. We only do one capital campaign a year for fixing the facility or raising funds for equipment. We've got one that's coming up. We've gone back to our old format, which was Boots and Bling, which people like to dress in cowboy and Western gear. And it is scheduled right now, I think, for the first or second week in February. We've been trying to find a date with a weekend that doesn't conflict with a football game or something.
And we have so many different organizations that hold fundraisers, so we're trying to not compete with them. So it's pretty exciting what's going on at the Y. And having rotated off the board, it's great seeing the leadership that has taken over and is running the YMCA. So we've got a lot of great things going on there.
Well, investing in our youth is so vital. So we thank you for all of your efforts, and you too for everything you're doing. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with more 843 TV.
Thank you.